Instagram. I'm going to give it the usual 30 seconds or so, just so I can make sure that everything is working okay. Signal this end looks a little bit delayed, so I'm just going to wait and hear from the team to make sure you guys can hear me okay. And let me know. That'd be amazing. So these Facebook Lives every Wednesday have been about me giving back to the community, hopefully providing some value for you guys if you find yourselves now in a position when you're working from home a lot more, if you have more time to dedicate to working on the business and learning, as well as, just as I said, providing some training. And hopefully if people are suddenly thinking we need to be using social media a lot more now to communicate with our customers and our client bases, but you don't know where to start, this is where where the feeling for and the desire for me to want to do more of these free webinars has come from. Cool. So everything seems fine. There's a bit of a lag, I think, but I'm back up to full strength on the signal this side, so it's all looking good. So if you haven't seen any of the lives before, do go back to the video section on our Facebook page, because we've got a few that we've already done. I've done one on ads, and a quick introduction to Facebook advertising, and last week we did Facebook groups. So we talked about how to build a community using Facebook groups. And today we are talking all about Instagram. The slide deck is being used from my role as a She-Means business trainer for Facebook and Enterprise Nation. So we call this telling your business story using Instagram, but it's also kind of an Instagram 101. So it's really about giving you an introduction into Insta. If you have any questions, guys, do just pop them into the comments. I will be able to see some comments pop up in front of me, so don't hesitate to ask any questions. Just pop them into the comments box below. If you are watching on the replay, similarly, please do leave any questions in the comments and we'll keep monitoring and pick them up. Okay, so let's try, and I always do that one, wrong one. There we go, switching it over. So you've got me down the bottom here, and I do have some notes with me, so just to keep me on track and make sure that we get the points across and you get the most value of the session. So let's jump in. If you haven't met me before, you don't know me, this is me. I'm Natalie. I'm the founder and director of Naturally Social. We're a social media agency based in Wiltshire, and we love to work with businesses who put purpose before profit, but that's very much our ethos, is doing purposeful work. So we like to have an impact on those clients that we work with and deliver impact in our communities. The web address, if anybody would like to visit, is on our Facebook page, but it's www.naturallysocial.co.uk. Some of the things that I want to cover with you today are all about obviously Instagram, but it's how you can use Instagram for your business, how you can find people who care about what you do, and some tips and tricks to really showcase your business's unique personality. So I'm guessing everybody's heard of Instagram, right? But you know, Instagram now commands a global community of more than 1 billion people. Instagram's owned by Facebook, and they state their mission as their purpose is to bring you closer to the people and the things that you love, and supporting businesses is a huge part of that. So a lot of the tools that they have on their platform are built with businesses in mind. So with Instagram, it's a very visual platform, and you generally share photos and videos along with text to accompany those. Let me just double check to see if we've got any questions or comments. If you guys are with me, do let me know so I know that you're there. That'd be amazing. Okay, so navigating the Instagram app for anybody who is really brand new, For those of you who aren't, just bear with me. For those of you who really are brand new, we are going to just quickly give you a whiz through the app of Instagram. So on Instagram, you have an account, okay, like you see here. You can follow friends, family, interesting people, brands, similar businesses to you that you like or want to hear from, and you can comment on their posts as well. You can share your own photos and videos, and you can chat via direct messages privately. In order to use Instagram for business, you need to set up with a personal profile first. So you'll always start with creating an account that is set up as a person, per se, and then you need to switch over into a business account. So, and we'll quickly flick on to that slide in a sec. But here we can see what the Instagram feed looks like when you scroll through. It consists of photos and videos from businesses and hashtags that you follow. We'll come on to hashtags, don't worry. When you go to your Insta profile and click the home button, which is on the bottom left of this visual that you can see, you will basically see this feed. And then this is how people find stuff on Instagram. The Explore tab. Okay, this surfaces trends as they emerge in real time, and it connects you to events, conversations that are happening locally and further afield. You can search for content around places, people that might be of interest to you, specific phrases, etc. And Instagram tends to curate something for you at the top of the screen based on what you interact with or what you search for. And that's all found in the Explore tab. Okay, but today we're focusing on business profiles. So this is an account specific to serving your business's needs. And they look slightly different because with a business account, you have contact abilities and you also have analytics. What is great with, or great for businesses, the beauty of Instagram, is that you don't need to be an expert in marketing in order to make full use of Instagram, because it's such a creative platform. All it takes is a mobile phone and a little creativity. Businesses of all sizes can find new and existing customers, and they can build a community from the 1 billion people who are already on Instagram. It's the home of visual expression. When somebody shares a piece of themselves, it can, with the world, others can understand them a little bit better. You can easily share video and photos about your business's journey to help them understand a bit more about you, and it can also help you develop relationships with those potential people. And people on Instagram want to delve deeper into what they are interested in, and they want to discover new ones. So they're eager to learn more, they're eager to discover, and they're eager to connect with a community who shares those interests with them, just like you guys and your businesses. And you may think, because we get this a lot, but you may think your business isn't Instagrammable, but you'd be surprised. A mechanic fixing a car, or a handyman fixing a drawer, a cleaner getting out a nasty stain. If you've got a video of it, there's a community on Instagram for it, and they'll find that interesting and even intriguing. So start by sharing photos as you run your business or go about your day. And that's even more prevalent in this day and age. I say in this day and age, in this current climate, because we are, or a lot of business, I'm just going to pop myself back up from the corner here. I know a lot of businesses are struggling to think, like, what should I be posting about? What should I be saying right now if business is quiet? And at that point around, really open up your business and how you're working and what it takes to run your business behind the scenes is a great place to start. Okay, so we've got some questions from Becky. Hi. With your business profile, can you explain how you use stories differently to your normal posts? Also, secondly, do the tiles have to look beautiful? Trying to keep pretty is stopping me from posting. I need to get out there more. Don't want any excuses. Love that. Cool. Okay, it's been posted twice. So thanks, Becky. We're going to come on to stories, and we probably will do a separate live about stories, but yes, we will touch upon that. And a really great question about making your tiles and your grid look beautiful. I think there's a balance. I think the word that I use and stick to is consistency. If you can make it look beautiful, Instagram, that is what the platform is kind of has developed to be like. But actually, what stands out more is authenticity. And I always just think be consistent with what you post. So know whether or not you want to be posting memes or pictures with text over and how often you do that. Whether it's a certain angle that you use or a certain filter, that helps to build a beautiful profile. So I hope that makes sense. But thank you so much for your question. Keep them coming and we'll come on to stories. Okie dokie. So, so communicating with your customers on business profiles is super easy. You can offer customer service. You can actually handle appointments now. And you can connect with other businesses to share your wisdom and learn from them and even create new partnerships. I've certainly built some new partnerships through Instagram with a couple of social media managers and freelancers who are based around the country, and we've really connected and started to build partnerships from discovering each other on Instagram. So when they see your profile, they'll want to get in touch. They should want to get in touch and ask questions, and they'll want to learn more. And that's what you need to bear in mind when creating content. So a few stats. These are admittedly a couple of years old, but it does highlight, I think, the difference between Instagram and a few other platforms. Just chuck myself. I keep doing that. Chuck myself back. It is a younger audience base on Instagram, but they are showing up to discover. Like 81% of users on Instagram research products or services, and 80% use it to decide whether to buy a product or service. Hands up here who's a user of Instagram and has bought something directly from the Insta feed or stories. We really do use it as a discovery tool. And that is for products and services. Okay, so I mentioned earlier that I'd just quickly show you how to set up a business account. I've been missing a little diagram here. So you would go to your settings. Let me see if I can, it's probably too far back now. Okay. Then you go up to your settings. Once you've set up your profile, you click on the three dots here, and you'll scroll down the settings menu and select account, and then there'll be an option for you to switch to business account. Okay, so you'll have to make your account public, by the way, in order to switch it to a business account. So if you already have one and it's private, you'll need to make it public. Then click on the settings. Okay, so once you've selected to switch to business account, you can connect it to your Facebook page. Okay, and then it'll ask you to enter your business information, such as email and addresses. If you've got multiple Facebook pages, you'll see a drop-down list down here, and you may well be prompted to create a new Facebook page if you haven't already got one. Benefits of this mean that you can cross-advertise and cross-share content. Okay, so then your Instagram business account is complete, and you'll see that you get some call to action buttons. You'll also get access to insights on your content, which is a key part of using the platform and making sure you get your strategy right. So here are some best practices to consider when you're getting started on Instagram. Make sure you create a memorable handle. This will make it easy for people to remember who you are, but also for people to talk to you, mention you, tag you. And also if you're promoting it offline, then that will make it easier. So at Tasty Creamery here is a good one. At NLY Social for us, something that's easy, that's representative of your business is key. I see a lot of people use their website addresses or initials, and it can be a little bit disjointed with the brand. So make sure you create a memorable handle. We've got an example here. So there's a Vancouver-based nail art business. Check these guys out. They're called Classy Claws. That's their handle. It's intriguing because it doesn't tell you straight away what the business is, but once you've figured it out, it's pretty hard to forget, right? So take a look at that. Make sure you add a branded profile photo as well, especially if you've set it up, if you're turning a leg. Sound. Still any good? Okay, cool. Well, if you can't hear me still, I'm just going to, I'm going to type in here. I will